Welcome to the second race of the Racengineer Incorporated race, which is race team. We're just gonna go ahead and buy the personal thing again because it did not work. It did not save itself, which is disappointing. Aero team building has done well, which is nice. And we are being told that we can now get a second sponsor, so let's go do that. We're gonna go choose one of the best. Atlantica's quite high at the top, so maybe them. Let's change the sort again. Oh, they're quite low now, but Blue Star, they've stayed there at the same. So I'm going to sign them as the screen glitches. And now we've got to put them on the car. And I didn't even check the goal. You've got to do a fastest lap during the race. That's going to be very unlikely for our team at the current point in time. So we're just going to make our Blue Star the main sponsor and sponsor 2 Equinox, because on my multiplayer car, which I will be doing today, which won't be recorded, I will be doing a multiplayer, so that will be fun for me, and I'll get to use that car. But it seems that we can't do much more now. We're gonna go and head off towards the Bahrain Grand Prix for the second race in the championship. So we're here. And weather forecast, nice, no rain or anything, but obviously that can't happen at well, it can happen, but it doesn't happen. So let's see if we can improve our championship standings at the end of this race. So let's go to practice 1, and we're gonna simulate. I've simulated all the practices. Got more resource points, which is nice. Team McLean is gonna go up. It gives you sponsors, which is nice. I told you I'd had a definition for you, and it's paused itself. So but as we get ready for qualifying now, we're just gonna look at the messages from Carl and Jeff, and you're gonna get ready to go to the qualifying in the F1 2020 Bahrain GP. I'm gonna look at the R&D, look at all the perks, if you will. But let's go to the Bahrain GP qualifying. I've decided to skip that by accident. That's totally my fault. But let's make sure that the setup is on. I'll show you all of it. Just TRL Limitless is set up, but we're going to come across the line for our first lap for 29.6. We're going to go back to the pits, and our second lap 29.2, and we're going to do the final lap, and we're going to come across the line. It's going to be 5 tenths up. The qualifying has already finished. Where does that put us? I think it's P20. It is P20. What a qualifying result, although I would have preferred it to be P19, but unfortunately that isn't always the case. So
and with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3.
How much did he beat us by?
Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started.
4 tenths. Okay, that will definitely need improving.
The wheels going
so
weird.
We're gonna look at the Team McLean again. Exact same, pretty much.
wheel is really weird at the moment. It's going like that.
And here again, and we're just gonna get ready for the race, and we are gonna go straight away. Gonna get ready for the Bahrain GP. Once again, I've decided to accidentally skip it. I wasn't having the best of days today. Yesterday. Yeah, let's see what we can do, Jeff. And if I didn't skip the grid, you would have known that we would have gone up a position due to Esteban Ocon getting a penalty. So let's see if we can get a good start now. It's lights out and away we go. Wheel spin too much and we don't get away very well. As we go to turn one now. There's an opportunity on the inside, so we're going to go take it. Side by side with Latifi, we're going to try and force him wide. But he forces us wide again. We'll have to take a void in action, as I think they were 3 wide without me, and I just made it 4 wide. We go towards the end of sector 1. I skip towards the end of lap 1. We're going to go towards the outside of Latifi now. We're going to make the move, and it's going to stick, is it? Yes it is. He's behind us, and that's P21. Can we make that P20? After chasing down George Russell, who is ahead, getting 32.0. And then the next lap, a 31.9. Seems George is out of reach, and he is out of reach. And once again, the battle is for the position I do not want. Latifi is right behind us, and I've gone too far into the corner. So Latifi thought that he can go take his P21 back from me. But I'm going to be like, no. And I keep P21. But as we come across the end of lap 4, 33.9. End of lap 5, 33.2. And off the back of turn 9, and it looks like Latifi is going to get a good run as people have already started pitting. He's on our inside for this corner now. He's squeezing too much and make contact, forcing me off the track again. And we're going to make contact again after swerving to the right. And because of that, the tyres did not like that. But as we come across the end to start lap 7, 34.7, we're going to pit now. And we're at the end of that lap. There's Vettel and Latifi are ding-dong battling with each other. So that'll be good for me. We should not be held up by Latifi. There's Kvyat and Ocon are also pitting. And so is one of the Alfa Romeos by the looks of it. But there goes Ilott. And there goes Russell. He's... how far ahead of us is he? 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. He's almost 8 seconds ahead. We've got a challenge, which is nice. We've completed that. 2 pit stops, nice. 54.0 at the end of lap 9. At the end of lap 10, 32.1. End of lap 11, a 32.6. Trailing a teammate by 11 seconds. Alex Albon is now out of the GP, which will promote us to P20, where we qualified. So we're going to scroll through, see what happened to him. And here we are. And seems to just be an electrical failure. There's no smoke. So yeah, just a mechanical electrical failure. But as we come towards the end of that lap, we did a 33.2. We do a 33.0 final lap. But there we go. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap and wins the race. Disappointing for us. We have been just entered the second sector as he finished the race. But we're gonna go to across the line, and I run out of fuel to cause a yellow flag. I do have an excuse for that, but I'll tell you after the podium, as Esteban Ocon gets driver today. Nice, well done, Ocon.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sakhir, and rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
A magnificent race. We can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So yeah, my excuse is that I'm new to F1, so that's why I'm slow. Shower Latifi and I lot. That's a bad impression of you lot. Yeah, they're new, but they were in F2. I didn't do F2. So yeah, that's my excuse. And to make sure that excuse doesn't get used again, I am going to today, after I do some online, I will be practicing. I will be doing a F2 championship, and if you're in the Discord that I own, you would have been able to vote whether I record or not. But at the moment, I will be recording every single race and publishing them. So there we are, 55 seconds behind. But we've got interviews now. I made it look easy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I just miscalculated and run on rich fuel for too long. Need to change how much fuel I put in. Well, I made a few mistakes and they were obviously more consistent. Mistakes like weaving about and losing the rear end and stuff like that. But the team reclaim is going to go up, and I'm almost at level 2. But the team is at level 3. Well done, team. And as we're going to go towards the sponsors, we did not get a fastest lap, and I've done damage again. I've got to stop that. 586k. That's what I want to be at. I don't want to be any lower than 500k. And we're gonna get more money from that, I think. No, not quite. In car performance comparison, we're second last, which judging by the result that we got, P20 is where we should be then. P19 and P20, which is where we're getting, so that'll be really good. And now we're just gonna choose 3 activities. Gonna attend the F1 esports event. Nice. We're gonna do the G-Force training, I know that, and second driver PR filming. And yeah, we're gonna see. I think we have done all that, and I think we are coming to a close on this video. And next one will be Vietnam. We don't get that until we get to team acclaim level 5. Customization, the new helmet that we could have used is where is it? It's there. Marbled. Don't quite like the look of the black and green. Obviously I could change the colour, but dark blue and the black. Don't think that would go. So I'm gonna avoid that, and we're just gonna make sure that our engine components are at the durability levels that I want, which is some of them have to make 7 races, some have to make 10. So based on that, at the end of those amount of races, they should all be at 100% wear, which is not really the best. But we can't get anything. I don't know why I decided to look. So yeah. But we're going to advance, and we're going to get some acclaim people, whatever they are. Money and acclaim, and oh no. So one of the updates haven't worked, so we're going to go to the R&D tree and remake that one, unfortunately. After we put on some front downforce, put on some power, and we put on some weight reduction. So hopefully our car feels nice, and I'm going to go now. I'm going to leave you with the highlights of the race and some music. But until next time, I've been the Racing Engineer. Until the engineers races have a problem, I've been the engineer. And goodbye.